Today, March 7th, 2025, in South Carolina, the first firing squad execution took place in the last 15 years. The last one was in 2010 in Utah. Now, the execution today was by choice. Brad Keith Sigmund, I believe it was 2001, beat to death his girlfriend's parents in a fit of rage with a baseball bat. 24 years later, approximately, he chose the firing squad over the electric chair and lethal injection. He had his choice. He chose the firing squad, his choice. He admits and says, "I am guilty of my crimes." He says in a statement, and I'm not quoting it, but I'm getting as close as I can, that nowhere in the Bible he read does God say it's okay to kill someone. Well, we have somebody standing up and admitting they did wrong. So, the firing squad. First of all, we have 27 states as of today that have the death penalty available. How many of those states use the firing squad? Well, we have 5 states that use the firing squad, if that is one of the methods they use. We have Idaho, Utah, Oklahoma, Mississippi, South Carolina. That's 5 states that have the firing squad as an option. So, what happens? Well, we have Mr. Brad Sigmund come into a room that also has the electric chair in the room, but it can be moved out of the way. And now they sit him down in a large metal chair and they strap him in. Last statements are given. A hood is put over his face. Curtains are drawn open so that people can see the execution, just like they would watch a lethal injection or a electric chair execution. People are mostly family and victims' families and so forth. And then 3 volunteer correctional officers stand 15 feet away from Brad Sigmund, and they're behind a wall where they can shoot from. They are equipped with rifles that are loaded with .308 grain, .308 Winchester, 110 grain. Tap urban ammo. Okay, now I can shoot guns, and I've shot a lot of them. I'm not the best with the terminologies, but the terminology that I researched says they use tap urban ammo, a fragmented bullet designed for quicker, more instantaneous death. Okay, they will aim for the heart, and they will fire on command. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, probably only one of them has live ammunition. That way, none of them know who really killed him. Well, from my research, all 3 had live ammunition in this execution. And I have no problem with that. I think this is a pretty clear-cut execution. Now, you're still going to have people out there say, I don't like the death penalty. It should be in God's hands. That's what his girlfriend said, and he killed his girlfriend's parents. Now, she did say he tore our family apart. After that, our family was torn apart. Well, of course. He had a fit of rage and killed 2 innocent people. I have no problem with the death penalty. So for those of you that watch True Prison Stories and want to know my opinion, I have no problem with this. He took people's lives and he got to live, what, from 2001 to 2025. He got to live, he got to eat, got to watch TV, so forth. You know, so I have no problem at all with the death penalty. But it was carried out tonight in South Carolina. I think it's better with the firing squad. I think he thinks so too. Look at the lethal injection. Sometimes it takes 20 minutes for the body to fill up with fluids, and then it takes time for those fluids to take effect. I think there's more suffering with lethal injection. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a plain old, plain-speaking, retired law enforcement correctional officer. But I'm going to tell you, I think that he knew that it would be quicker. The electric chair, well, that's effective, but sometimes there's been some problems with the electric chair. We've seen people, instead of instantly get electrocuted and die, something goes wrong and they burn for a while. Okay? We don't hold anything back here. And they burn for a while. Okay. Let me tell you, if I had to pick one of the three, and I had to, somebody said, here, you're going to pick one of the three ways to die. Only way out. That's the only way you're going to go. I would have picked the firing squad also. I'll take 3 sharpshooting correctional officers aiming at my heart, and I think I would be dead much quicker. Anyway, that's my opinion on the execution and firing squad and what I would choose, and my opinion on the death penalty. And another murderer is gone. Cheers, folks. Gary York, True Prison Stories. Please subscribe.